Hey, good morning. You know who it is, you know where I'm at, you know what I'm doing. Walking and talking, the default name of these. All right, so it's Saturday and it's a beautiful day on the bike trail. Or just trail. All right, so I woke up. So I had a dream, right? Before I woke up. So I was freestyling in a bar. That's usually our freestyle, open mics. And I said something like, I'm up there rapping. I blast like Extension. You over there with the blue shirt. Did I mention that I freestyle? I didn't say that. I can't remember what I said in my dreams. But I remember he looked up and he's like, "Oh, Snappy's freestyling." I think my subconscious is saying I gotta do some open mics this week, get back into it. There's a lot of green poop. Why is it green though? It's like organic looking. It's like a minefield of green poop. I'll spare you. Look at this. I don't want to see what makes green poop. But another new day. I wake up. First thing I did was play with my new app, Scalar. Yo, I'm so surprised with all these bugs and shit. No, I'm not surprised about the bugs, but someone knows Scalar. I mean, I guess it's not that surprising, I guess. Like on Friday I was doing the policeman. Morning. First time I seen one of those on the trail. But so I did my weekly sample flip thing, and some of those guys follow me on my music thing, and some of them make tutorials about the music programs. And when I was watching him, he's like, "Yeah, I use this, I use that, I use this," and I'm like, "I use that too," and I'm getting all excited. But then it makes sense, you know. iOS musicians. Look at all this green poop, man. He must be sick. Or there's like a gang of green pooping, I guess it's dogs. But yeah, so yesterday's flip, sample flip, the deadline's 1 o'clock, but he'll accept it up until the end of the show. But I try to just get it done as soon as possible. Well, that's not true. We have a week to do it, and I end up doing it 2 hours before or 30 minutes before. So this week I was like 1 hour before. And it's nice though, because you got to make certain decisions when you're under the gun. Like if you have a lot of time, then you tend to like do more. But if you only got like an hour or so, so I did a really simple edit. I took one piece, reversed it, and then just kept going back and forth. That's the main loop. I think I pitched it down. I took the drums from the track, compressed them, blah, blah, blah. And then I put a voice talk box effect on it, just going back and forth. Going, wah, wah, wah. And then, yeah, really simple. And then for the visuals, I threw some, I think summer started officially. So I put a bunch of beach photos, and that was that. Not my greatest work, I felt, but then it came on and you're just like, wow, that's really dope, the way you did this and did that, and the visuals. I'm like, okay. Like, he's like, you should have put some vocals on it. I'm like, yeah, I know. So then while the show was going on, because it's like a live stream kind of thing, I put some vocals on it and posted that one. But yeah. Speaking of, I'm gonna do my first official stream on Tuesday night. I don't know the time. I'll probably tell you on Tuesday, but it's probably gonna be 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think. I don't know. That's what we're going with. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know how it's gonna play. It's the first time doing that kind of format. But I'm thinking I have some clips, maybe some footage, archives from when I used to be in Japan, and some music. And yeah, it's different. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. So today I have to work on that report, or help my friend on her report. Because I just realized today that in Japan it's a day earlier. So the deadline she gave me will come a day earlier. So I might as well do it as soon as possible. It's the 27th. So I have like 3 days, but technically it's 2 days. But if it did come down to the wire, I'd be like, you know, I'm in America, so the deadline is tomorrow. But I don't think it'll take too long. I don't know. But when I get back to the house, that's what I'll work on. Recently, I've been getting a lot of Japanese comedians being fed to me on YouTube. Which, okay. And there's one that keeps popping up. She's like, I don't know. I lived in Japan, so it's not like I ain't never seen Japanese people or comedians or whatever. But like, I'm in the comments section, right? Comments. And they're like, oh my gosh, her English is so good. She understands the nuances of English. Oh, she's so beautiful. Look at her smile. Like, I think that's her angle. Like, she's playing it up. Hello, my name is Tanaka. I am Japanese. You know, I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't know her, but I mean, she says a lot of racist shit, but I think because it appears that she's finding her way, like, she's playing them, man. But no, more power to her. More power to her. But I also get a lot of female comedians also being pushed in. They seem to have it always says something like feminist or something in their set or title or whatever. And the jokes are kind of, I don't know. I think I mentioned a while ago I was going to try stand up here, but I didn't. I mean, what happened? So I went to the comedy show and I was like, yeah, I want to try this. And then I didn't. Then I went to the open mic and they had a comedy show same night. I was like, yeah. So I forgot about it. I think, I don't know. I don't know what excuse I had for not trying it. I mean, it's scary. Something new. Be a great outlet. Talk about shit. Like, this might be one of my bits to be like, you know, I used to live in Japan. Set it up, right? I used to live in Japan. Now I live with my dad. And the other day I was thinking, my dad doesn't like me. And wow, we got this old lady with this big dog. Really holding that dog too. I think this is the green poop dog. That's scary. Good morning. Look at that dog. She was really holding that dog. And I said good morning. She's like, just keep moving. with her face. And the dog's like, I'll bite you, man. That's what I'm here for. I'm their dog to protect the house from... Anyway. So I'd be like, my dad doesn't like me. And then it'd be like, I think that would be a laughing point. No. He loves me. I know he loves me. I just don't think he likes me. Then talk about the randomness of random shit. I think that's the kind of therapy, right? I guess I should, man. Because I went to one and it was packed. Lots of people in there doing weird humor. That might be my people. People who do weird humor, or people who make jokes about their situation. Because a lot of comedians are talking about their life, or that might be my people, man. My people. Because musicians are not my people. I mean, I don't know. It's just weird, man. Yeah. Look at a duck on a rock. Is it a duck on a rock? Geese? A goose? So I sold here's some. You should focus on the good things in your life. I'm alive. I feel better. But yeah, I sold, or someone bought my beat tape, and it goes through PayPal. So PayPal sends me a little message that goes cha-ching, and it says what happened. And I get excited because, like, most of my stuff now is just, there's no price. It's just zero. And it's on a platform that you could listen to it. I think you can listen to one song 3 times and then it kind of forces you to buy it. But I put it at 0 so you could pay whatever you want. So realistically, you could pay like 30. I don't know what the minimum is, but you set your own price. And so I'm always surprised that somebody buys it because, you know, it's free, basically. But then it's like, I guess it could go into my comedy. I should start writing shit down and make a set. But so they bought it for $10, and then Bandcamp takes their cut $3, and PayPal takes their cut like 70 cents. So I end up getting like $6.50 or some shit for every $10 sale. And I'm excited because that's gas money, right? Gas money. But there's no one to talk to. There's no one to tell and to celebrate these little moments. Because, like, I remember telling someone, like, yeah, I just sold it. Like, how much they buy it for? I'm like, $3. I think it was a single. And they're like, oh. What do you mean, oh? I'm sorry, it's not $3 million, but it was something that didn't exist, and I might go through, and it's like, that's nice, good for you. You keep doing what you're doing. Like, don't like that vibe, man. Like, how I would want it to go, if my life was a TV show, it'd be like, go into business mode and da 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 da. But I'm excited. That's what I woke up to. That kind of sets the tone. I think after I finish my friend's project, I'm gonna focus on this kind of like Kanye West 808 kind of auto-tune, special effects, robotic. So I got all these effects that I had for the longest, but I just was waiting for the right time to use them. But there really isn't. Well, if I was in Japan doing Japan things, I think I would have went into that because that was the plan. But kind of thrown off. But yeah, so I'm gonna be like singing and use my robot voice. Like, I have auto-tune. I mean, the auto-tune got mad, all types of shit on there. It's just not the T-Pain effect. But I got different types of those plugins. So yeah, I make a whole album like that, dropping on Friday. So that's exciting. Yesterday I went to the eye doctor, and man, they are rough. So I go in there, and the lady, the first person who helped me, she was a pregnant lady. But I didn't know if she was pregnant. She looked pregnant, but I don't know. I don't want to offend anyone, so I didn't say anything. So she had to put some drops in my eyes. Well, first, you read the lowest line, and I'd be killing it, but like XYFLNNTWR. Like, okay, your eyes are good. That makes me feel good. I'm old, but I ain't that old. I ain't blind. So then she's like, next, I gotta test something or whatever. So she goes to put some drops in my eyes, and I'm all like, I don't put shit in my eyes except water and air. But she said I could do it this way. If you close your eyes, and then she dropped it on the corner, and then you open your eyes, it goes in there. I never knew that style. Like, that's cool. If I ever need to use eye drops, I'm gonna do it that way. Then she gets this like pen thing, and she starts like, she's gonna poke my eye. And she's like, just open your eyes. Don't worry, I put the drops in, it will numb it. So I'm thinking, what, is there a needle in this shit? You're gonna like poke my eye with a needle? So I'm like, hold up. Is there a needle coming out of that thing you're poking at me? It's like, oh no, God no. Because she said it's like, I'm numbing your eye like when you go to the dentist and get a needle. That's how my mind works, man. I don't be going to these places. So then for this eye, she was able to like poke me in the eye with it. I'm like, ugh. And then she tried to poke me in the eye with the other thing, and I was like, on the left side, and I just wasn't having it. And she's like, don't worry, the other nurse, or the other, are these optometrists? Eye doctors? She's like, don't worry, she could take care of it. So then, she leaves, and then this little old lady comes in, and she's like, hello, Matthew. I will be doing the blah, blah, blah. First, we got to put some eye drops in you. I'm like, but they already put eye drops in me. So she came in with this other woman, kind of like a rugby looking type woman. So the rugby woman sits down, old lady comes over, and she goes to put the eye drops in my eye. And I was going to say, yeah, I'll close my eyes and you can just drip it in. But she like grabs my eye, and she like rips it open, and she starts dropping this yellow shit in my eye. Blah, blah. My whole vision turns yellow. And then she goes for the other eye. Same thing. Blah, blah. And then she gives me a tissue. You can wipe yourself off. She done raped my eye, man. But it gets worse. So then there's this machine coming towards me, and they're gonna check the back of my eye. She's like, put your chin on the thing and whatever. So I go and put my chin on the thing, and then the machine is moving, it's coming towards me. Next thing I know, the rugby woman, she comes up behind me and she grips my head. Like, she just holds it there. She didn't say nothing, but it felt like, go ahead and move, I'll break your motherfucking neck. That's what it, like, she was holding me, man. I could not move, and this thing is coming towards my eyes, and I'm thinking again, needle's gonna stab me in my eye. And then it was over. And then the old lady walks out. She's like, it's nice meeting you. Peace. And then the rugby woman, she's like, got some paperwork to do. Stay there. I mean, maybe they didn't say it like that, but that's how it felt. And Maya Angelou says, it's not what people say, it's how they make you feel. And they made me feel violated. I was a little mad. And then this yellow shit they put in my eye, it dilates the pupils, I guess. So I couldn't see, like I couldn't see like my phone, if I'm trying to type, it's just a big blur. And then she was like, this is gonna be for like the next 6 hours. You might have to wear like black sunglasses. If you don't have any, we'll provide it for you. So I sit down, I go back to the outside in the lobby, and the lady's like, Mike? She's looking at me, Mike? Like, my name is not Mike. But I know that she's talking to me because throughout my life, people have been calling me Mike. My name's Matt. Mike, Matt. So I sit down, and then she's like, Mike? And I'm like, I don't got time to be like, I'm not gonna get up till she says my name. So I get up, and then she's doing the things like, oh, your name's Matt, but you got up anyway. Like, yeah, I ain't got time to be in here. So she tells me I gotta take some drops before I go to bed, because there's something. So I went there because they thought I had glaucoma, and they're saying I got low-grade glaucoma, and I should take these drops, and in 6 weeks, come back to see if it's better. But I learned how to take the drops, so whatever. So she gives me these black, like these, they almost look like, I don't know, they're disposable sunglasses, because apparently the light would be irritating to me. So I put them on, but they look like I can't see glasses. So yesterday's Friday, and I was like, I'm eating pizza. I didn't have breakfast, I didn't have lunch yet. So I had pizza all yesterday. So I go to the pizza shop, because it's $6.99, but I get there, he's like $12.99. Like, don't you got that $6.99 thing? Like, yeah, you gotta do it online. Like, I cannot see my phone. And he's like, well, you can get that. I still end up paying $10.99, but I got like a large pizza, whatever. And I think at one point he said something like, if you can't see, here's a menu. So I think those glasses signify like eyesight impaired or whatever. So I get home, I tell my dad I can't see. He's laughing at me. He's like, yeah, because you're always on your iPhone. Well, he didn't say iPhone. He said, you're always on those things. I'm like, yeah, probably. But my eyesight's good, according to them. I can see. I eat my pizza, but it feels like I scratched or did something, because the back of where the wisdom teeth came out, feel a little irritated. So I don't know. But the pizza was good, man. I got 2 left. I'm gonna eat that for breakfast when I get home. But yeah, man, them eye doctors. I think it's because I got the cheap insurance. So you get what you pay for. Like, if I had like some platinum insurance or something, they would come in there and they would carry me on like a chariot, and I would sit down, and they're like, what kind of music you like? Don't even ask, because we know everything about you. And they start playing my own music, some instrumentals. Doctor would come in there like, hey, listen, man, I see you in the chair. You got the platinum help, so we gon' care, or some shit like that. And then when I leave, they would like, you gonna order pizza? We'll do that for you and pay for it. So I got what I have, so they just roughed me up. Same with the dentist, man. Roughed me up. When you do the x-ray, they put that shit, and it's like the hardest type of plastic shoved in your mouth. They're like, hold here, and they do that. Pretty sure they got something else that is nice. But yeah. Yeah, that's about it, man. That's everything, I guess. Everything. Today I'm wearing shorts because it's hot. It's just gonna get hotter. Oh yeah, speaking of, right? So last night, or every night, not even, like in the middle of the day, I hear like these fireworks going off. Like not bottle rockets, like the high military grade fireworks, the ones that make the little pew, 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 pew. and they're just going off in the middle of the day. Can you see fireworks in the middle of the day? Like, who's sitting? And they're just going off. Pew! Booms. It's like, can't you wait till nighttime? So I guess that's going to be a thing. My dad was saying that's what they do now. And it's not even there's no holiday. Like, they're just, no, I can't really blame them. I like fireworks. And in my day, I used to dream about being able to fire off fireworks any time in the day. But that was then. This is now. I'm old. I don't want to be hearing this. Because I don't know what gunshots sounds like. But I don't want to hear all that shit. In fact, every time I hear some like noise, I'm thinking, all right, someone's gonna get shot. Cause it's just like that, man. Just like that. And that's the way it is. So I saw Amber Rose released the album, a rap album, and Manny Fresh, or I heard, I didn't see it, nor did I go look for it, but Manny Fresh, the producer that was making beats for Lil Wayne and his camp, he made it, and apparently the world doesn't like it. Doesn't really matter what the world likes. If your particular group of people like it. Like right now, Amber Rose and me can drop an album on the same day. And she might go double plastic. But I'm like going double toothpick, man. 10. That's how it is, man. That's how it is. Well, that's what it is. It's not how it has to be. But I'm like trying to think. For me, this is like a big puzzle, Rubik's Cube type puzzle. There is a solution. I just cannot figure it out. They say, I don't know who says, it has been said, you can't use the same, what was it? You can't use the same, I don't know, I'm gonna butcher it up because I don't remember. So, if you get into a problem, you can't use the same logic to get out of the problem. And I think they're saying that like in the sense that you need to get help. You need fresh ideas or what have you. But I mean, I ask people, or I don't ask people per se, but I tell them my plight, and they go into this, why don't you? And it's annoying, you know? Annoying. Why don't I? Like the most funniest one I heard, this is way back when. He's like, I was like, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, why don't you get face tattoos? This is when that was a thing. This is when Mike Tyson got his. Like, I believe he was the first. He wasn't really the first. I think bikers and gang members and tribal and other people been getting face tattoos. But I think he was the first person that we knew, celebrity. So he's like, yeah, you should get face tattoos. Now, yes, at that point, it might have gave me that kind of, yo, this guy's different. And they're gonna listen. But it also, I don't think I would have been able to teach. I think. I wouldn't have been able to teach. You can't teach with tattoos and having a big tattoo on your face. I couldn't have gotten into the military at I don't know. I guess you can have tattoos, but the face tattoo might not be allowed. Like, it would have like limited so many things I could have done following that person's advice. I think one time, I think they were joking, but this is when 50 came out. Why don't you get shot 9 times? I guess this is the advice I get, like on that kind of, and I gotta smile and, oh, thank you. That's how can, actually no, it goes, what? He said, what, my advice isn't good enough for you? And we get in a fight about the advice. It's like, no, it's not that it's not good enough. It's not what I do. But yeah. So I'm thinking I'm thinking. Like, I think I need to get on some TV show. That might work. Some minor like on some Gambino. I don't know if he was rapping before he was on TV, or maybe his dad was friends with the president, Chance the Rapper, or his dad was, everyone has a different situation. But if I was on TV, I would be exposed to a bigger audience, and then kind of like Carlton from Will Smith, The Fresh Prince. So my dad watches him. He likes the guy, so he watches the good morning, the game show 21, and he watches Funniest Home Videos. And he's like, yeah, man, this guy's funny. I seen him on the dancing show and blah blah blah. Or Joey from the Backstreet Boys is a game show host. I mean, they went backwards in a sense. Well, I mean, I assume they get paid well. I think they got paid more. Well, I don't know. So I need to figure out, I guess the quickest or the most logical thing is like really get my stream on. That could work. Get an audience or attract, I don't know. But yeah, I'm thinking, not all day. I'm, walking, talking, doing other shit, but it's something I'm thinking about. So I don't see any green poop on this end. So they must have just kind of came in, green pooped the shit out the walkway, and then like went back. She's like, I don't want green poop in my house. Take them down to the trail. Yes. I know what they did. Yeah, man. But yeah. That's about it, man. I'm gonna do my music thing. I was gonna bring my mic out here to practice freestyling in the streets of Easton. But I forgot about it. I don't know. Oh, because I need to set. So I was working on this new format, right? So if you freestyle without a metronome, it's kind of way all over the place because you can't really keep the tempo. So in Japan, towards the end, I started working on this concept. So I would just record either just a regular drum loop, rap over a drum loop, or just a metronome. But that's kind of boring. Or just like a melody that just goes on and on and on. And then freestyle to it. And then when I come home, I bring in a session, and let's say it's at 90 BPM. Then my freestyle is more or less locked in 90 BPM. And then I could take that click track or take the melody, whatever was there, remove it, and I could add a new one to it. So it's like an infinite, because when I'm out here, my freestyles is different. Like when I'm in the car, it's different. When I'm just sitting at the house or sitting at the computer, it's just, I don't know, I'm not inspired. I mean, it's a more technical type of freestyle. But when I'm out here, it's more free. I don't know if that makes sense. But to set all that up takes forever, because got to make sure I got the right wires, and I got to make sure that the batteries are charged, and I got to stretch it out so it goes. I even started working on another one, because if you stretch it out, eventually you're going to hit the end and it's going to loop back and it's going to mess you up, because you're basically recording over what you did. So then I'm like, if I just put a loop and then have it go on multi-take or something, so it kind of records over itself, then when I bring it back, I could just kind of place them back to back, and it'll be seamless. So that works. So I was doing all types of like these little experiments in Japan. But yeah, the freestyles out here be wild and free. At home they be all, I think partially it's because when I'm at home, my dad is out and about. Maybe he's in the backyard. But if I put my headphones on and I get into it, I'm not going to hear my dad, whatever. So then he's going to come up the stairs and he's going to be like, "Didn't you hear me call you?" Like, no, I didn't hear you calling you. I was wearing the headphones. So I try. And then at nighttime when he's sleeping, I don't do it. And in the morning, so that's always in the back of my mind. So I can't really get into it. And then when I was in Japan, you know, I got my neighbors. It might be like 1 a.m. I don't want to be rapping. So I guess out here, I feel free. Speaking of, I found a studio, or I stumbled on one it was a community college, but somewhere else. And the lady's like, "Yeah, there's a studio here." So I should look into that. Nice. Maybe I'll meet some folks. Who's that creeping over there? Blah. But yeah. According to my watch, I've been walking for 50 minutes. This video's 30. What? Is that 38? What? 30? It said that I burned 121 calories. I'm killing all types of birds. Well, I don't want to kill birds. I'm petting all types of birds. Who's this person? But yeah. And it's free. It is what it is. You wouldn't know a random statistic? Random. So on this bike trail, old men, they say good morning. Old women, they say good morning. The runners, the Spanish runners, they say good morning. But when I see black people, they don't say good morning. They just, which is interesting, right? Now, of course, I could say good morning, but in a sense, it's mutual. You know, I'm walking, they're walking, we look up, hey. That's interesting. Interesting. Got to do some research about that. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, man. Go home, eat pizza. But yeah, that's about it. We almost hit that 40 minutes. And here comes the green poop. So I found this. If I put shit in the title of my video, YouTube automatically it says, because I put ads, and it says your video has limited ads, because shit was in the title. Like, huh? But I need to, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's there. So, I think I mentioned him before, but this guy, he said he got banned by YouTube and Google and Facebook and all that because he was speaking the truth. And he was kind of saying it on some, they banned me. And he's really a smart and intelligent guy. But don't you know you don't own the platform? Like, it's their like, it's like you go into someone's house, you can say whatever you want to say to a point. And then once you push the wrong buttons, they're going to be like, get the hell out of my house. And that's just what it is. And you can walk outside like, they kicked me out for speaking the truth. But it's their house. Their platform. Which sucks. We're at their mercy. Oh, and this, here comes a green poop, man. But it gets worse because, like, I notice now that when I do freestyles and I have, like, auto caption on there, it is pretty, it's like 90% accurate. And I'm, like, rapping, like, the lyrical, miracle, spiritual, and it's all, the lyrical, miracle, spiritual. Even the slang. So I think even if it's not in the title or tags, they might even go in there and hear what you're rapping or saying and still block you. That's the world we live in, man. Yeah. Gotta make your own platform. But I don't know how. I was looking into making my own platform at one point. Because you could, like, make a whole ecosystem around, like, you. It was really complicated. Damn, these complicated bugs. I could never be on one of those survival TV shows. They be walking through the mud. Like, I don't want to walk in the mud. There's, like, things in the mud. I'd be the first one to be disqualified. Kicked off the thing. But, it's nasty. So, I know this keeps going on and on. But I'm gonna go till we get to the gate. That's where I started. There was this fly last night. It was all flying around. Or I kept hearing this bzz, 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 bzz. Like, I cannot concentrate. I was reading the manual to the scaler, right? And then I get up and I see the fly. And he's just sitting there breathing. Like, he's just tired or something. And I got the newspaper. I like, pop! And I got him. So I think he was like, kill me now. And he's just buzzing in my ear. I don't want to live. Kill me. Whatever his life's going on, he just could not deal with it. All right, we've done. But did anyone see, or maybe y'all know because you live here. Well, for those who live here. But I was in Walmart the other day and I saw a fly gun. Like, you put salt in it and it's like a shotgun and you could shoot flies. What the? I'm gonna be in that house shooting salt at flies on, like, the table. But yeah. All right, thank you for watching. Be safe. And remember, Tuesday night, I don't know what it's gonna be yet. I'm working on that. It's gonna be epic. All right, peace.